Hello, chill maths time. On a Sunday, on a bank holiday weekend, coming from the UK. I still haven't worked out the intro on these live stream things. Right, I've got some numbers on the board. I think all of these are supposed to be different. It's the 24 ways to permute the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know in chat if I've messed it up. Interaction. There you go. How's everyone doing? You alright? Good to see you with us today. I know Herb's in chat because I just saw Herb before we went live. So, what have I got? I've got numbers like this. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I switched, and then I went 3, 3, 4, 4. So those are all different. And then 2, I've got the one starting with 2, I went 1, 1, 3, 3, 4, 4, and those are all different. And then I went 3, 3, 3's down here, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, and twisted like that. Hi Murray. And then 4's down this column with 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then switchy. Yeah, I think I've got them all different. Hi Charlie as well. Okay, good. So there's this question you might have heard before that asks about derangements. So the idea is that if you start with this one, then some of the others differ in every position from that one. Not the ones in its column, they've all got 1 in the first place. And not the ones, so I'm going to do a little bit of crossing out. So not these ones, they've all got 1 in the first column. And then there are some that have got 2 in the second place. They are here and here. And there are some that have got 3 in the third place. They are here, here, and here, and here again. And some that have got 4 in the last place. They are here, here, here. Oh my goodness, here, here. And that's looking good. Morning, Martin Ash. Good to see you. So that leaves a few derangements, things that are genuinely different in every position from the one we started with. Like this. Down here, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1, 3. Down here, check. Yeah, 2, 4, 1, 3. Everything's different. 3, 1, 4, 2, which is a very nice sequence, isn't it? Which is different from 1, 2, 3, 4 in every position. And then down here I've got 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1, 2, and one last one up here. So there's sort of, gosh, what am I left with? Highlighter, please. Make them a bit more obvious rather than using the same colour for everything. I've got 4 of them down here. A couple around here, and some over here that are different in every position. 3, 6, 9. I was expecting 9. I checked before I went live. 9 is how many I thought there would be. And that's a fairly well-known, popular maths kind of thing. I've seen this problem used as an introduction to inclusion, exclusion, and there's a way to do it with recurrence relations as well. I've put a link in chat. If you type !what in chat, there's a link to the Wikipedia article about derangements, which has got other stuff going on about how many of them there are if you have 5 objects instead, or n objects instead. Is that working or no? It looks like it's not working. It works when I do it. Okay, no it didn't. Right, I think I've turned it off again. Which is amazing because I checked it before I went live, but didn't notice that it wasn't working. Oh, I don't know what my password is for this. Maybe this is why it stopped working. Log in. Save password. Oh no. Log in with Twitch. There it is. Thanks, Charlie. Is it password 123? Kind of could and should be, shouldn't it? That'd be good. Okay, right, we've not guessed my password. Stream, come on, CloudBot. Activate CloudBot. Why is it deactivated? It should be always activated. It worked. yeah, password 123 is actually best practice for whatever you're trying to achieve. Top security. Don't tell Thor I said that. And I managed to trigger a reminder of who I am as well. They don't turn up in that box. Oh, it's weird. I don't know. So chat, people in Twitch get access to like some secret chat message. Is it just anything that starts with an exclamation mark? Yeah, anything that starts with an exclamation mark is like whispered or something. So that maybe you can see it in Twitch chat on Twitch, but it doesn't get put in the Twitch box. Twitch! What's it like? Yeah, now for people watching the recording, chat is now having great fun talking quietly. We're still learning Twitch features. It is 2024. Some of us are new here. Right. My plan here was that what I'd like to know which of these derangements are also derangements of each other. So again, not the ones that are in the same column as each other, and also some more restrictions, but for some of them, they are then also derangements of each other. So for example, the thing I would like to do today, 2143 and 3412 are also derangements of each other. If you like, there's a kind of network here where I'm drawing lines between things that disagree in all the positions. And I'm kind of interested in that graph because this is like popular maths thing where people talk about like the degree of that first node. In fact, it's the degree of all of the nodes. Whichever one you start with, there are 9 that are derangements, which feels like you could use that as a kind of, I don't know, we were talking about magic tricks on cards a couple of weeks ago. We had, whichever one you choose, there are exactly 9 that disagree with it everywhere. Maybe that's not good, because then whichever card they pick, there will be 9. I don't know. I would like to look at the relationships between which ones are deranged. Hello, Neutrino. If you've just joined us, the question is, out of these 24 cards, which I've scribbled all over, and now I regret that. Out of these 24 cards, some pairs are totally deranged. They differ from each other in all 4 positions. Wikipedia will helpfully tell you that for each card there are 9 that are deranged from that one. But what's the relationship? What's the wider network like? What's the graph like when you look at the connections beyond just which things are connected to the first one? This says, there we go. I can just go everywhere. It's good. Common Miro W. Good. Okay. So I shouldn't have erased all that because what I want to do is start with this one and then put the kind of 9 that are derangements of it around it, which means pulling them all out again. So that one was a derangement, but then that one's got a 4. That one's a derangement. Quick check. Yep, everything disagrees. And then these 2 are also derangements. 2, 4, not this one, not you. So these are the kind of 9 derangements, and then I want to look wider at are there some of the pairs of those are derangements of each other. I think Miro's got features for this, which will help us. Not that one because it ends in a 4. How's everyone's bank holiday weekend going? You all right in chat? This is going to be chill, by which I possibly also mean boring. I was so preoccupied with whether I could do this that I did not stop to think about whether it would make good TV. 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. These derangements, yeah. So 1s or 3s, and then I don't want to see any 3s in that column, and I don't want to see any 4s at the end. I want to see any 3s in the one before last. Okay, what I'm hoping is that Miro will let me do some like connection lines. Come on, Miro, be good. Oh, do I have to manually set the... Do I have to manually do this one at a time? No, I can do it like this. There we go. Okay. I'm hoping that Miro's good at this. So that if I move it around, it's not perfect, but it's better than it could be. To try and start drawing this kind of graph of how these things are connected. Ooh. Unsuccessful connection. Because then I want to kind of move them around and try connecting them to... Okay. Not perfect, I can imagine it being more aesthetic. Ooh, that's kind of weird. There we go. Okay. Come on, that one's joining onto there. Oh, okay, Myro's got features. Welcome back to my Myro live stream where we just product test for Myro. Can I make these thicker? Yes. Can I make them greener? Yes. Ooh. Dark green and purple, bit much? No, looks good. Right. Are we sponsored by Myro? I wish. If you're a Myro rep and you're watching Twitch, then hey, I guess it's the weekend. You do you. I'm currently sponsored by Myro. We do use quite a lot of Myro. Oh, look at that. It just adjusts all of them. It does the kind of cubic. Oh, I kind of want to do the maths, right? What's that curve? It's got zero derivative up here, zero derivative down here. Is it a cubic? It could be a cubic with 2 turning points. I'm getting distracted. Okay, so I've got these two hanging out here, which is a good example of what I want to do next, which is the way that these ones, look, they differ everywhere. So I also want to join these together. Oh, it remembered that I like green now. Oh, best software. Something that's nice about this graph that we're going to make is that it's very symmetric because of relabeling. We could have started from any point and talked about the derangements of that card. Like the 1, 2, 4, 3 card, it kind of looks a little bit different, but if you just change all the 3s and 4s, then you get 9 things to put around it. And the higher order kind of structure is going to be the same starting from any point as well. So actually each of these things I would expect to be connected to 9 things. I just have to find all of them. Some of them are already on the screen and some of them are further afield, and then it'll be the same for each of those. I don't think I'm going to be able to successfully connect all of the pairs together by hand because there are back of the envelope calculation coming. How many edges would this graph have? There are 24 cards. I think each one's connected to 9 things. Small time-saving thing is that edges have got 2 ends and I only need to draw it once. But still, that's 12 times 9, which is 108 edges. 108 edges, I've done 10 of them. Something I don't know is, I'm not going to draw all of them, I'm going to try and draw some of them. Something I don't know is how many is this card connected to? Can I highlight it? There we go. How many is this card connected to out of the ones on the screen? Because it's not these ones. And it looks like it might be just one of these that starts with 3, because they have a couple that start with 4. And then it might be out of the ones that start with 4, they seem to tend to have, oh no, it's not that one because that ends in 3 as well. It's like there's this card game Set where you look for things that match, or you look for things that are different in every possible. Anyway, you're looking for things that are very different. 2, 4, 1, 3. I want to connect it over there actually, like that. That's a bit ugly, isn't it? Oh, let me move this line. Lovely stuff. Tangent was a good call because Tangent goes like that as well, but Tangent takes ages to flatten off. You want a parameter inside there as well. I would use cubic. So does this feel realistic? Should look at these a bit more as well. Ends in 3, so that's out. This one, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's different. Okay, so modulo my slightly ugly graph drawing. I think what we've got, so 2 things that start with 4, but then the 3, 1, 2 and the 3, 2, 1, 3. Oh, no, it shouldn't be connected to this, right? Chat, you've got to call me out. These ones shouldn't be connected because they shouldn't both have They've both got a 1 in their third position. No, not connected. Okay, so we've got this kind of weird plant growing over here. Not deranged. Thank you, yeah. We've got this kind of weird plant growing where I think that if this pattern continues, if it's symmetric, which I hope it is. God, it'd be so good if it was asymmetric on a larger scale. I don't think it can be, though. I think these 4 have got to be equal. Or is it the case that some of them have got like a pair swap thing going on, where your pair swap lives? So there's something where 1, 2, 3, 4 goes to 2, 1, 4, 3 at the top here. Maybe that one's different because it's kind of made of just swaps. So if you want to, oh, maybe not, maybe not. Okay, I don't think it's obvious whether each one of these 9 things around the outside is going to be connected to the others in exactly the same sort of way as the one we've just done. I've even got this right. So 2, 4, 1, 3 is deranged from not those. It is deranged from this. It's not deranged from these because they've got 4s there. And then it is deranged from not this, not this, yes this. Okay, let's try some more. I'm going to go around anti-clockwise and I'm just going to connect stuff. That's the chill maths activity today. Maybe that's sufficiently chill. There we go. In the meantime, if you want to ask about other sorts of maths or chat about something that you're interested in, then do let me know. I visited a couple of schools on Friday. That was good fun. I talk about repetition and chaos, which is something I talk about a lot. I definitely told the live stream about, chaos theory at least once, because I wouldn't really feel like I was doing my job if I didn't talk about chaos theory quite a lot. Love chaos theory. Partly I want to think about writing some new talks. I'm worried that my talks have got a bit stale, and something I could do for that is to just have more maths that I'm trying out, which maybe means that I get so good at joining these up that it's an entertaining school visit. James Monroe comes to your school, does a lot of join the dots puzzles, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Is that what schools want? Probably not. Right, 2, 1, 4, 3. So 2, 1, 4, 3. Next one round. What are we connecting this to? Actually, this, I think. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, those are different. So a short line like this. And then 2, 1, 4, 3. Those are different. I guess I'm expecting, on this graph that I'm drawing, I guess I'm expecting some kind of connected components that are connected components, maybe not separate connected components. I'm expecting, some subgraphs that are very, very connected, because I know that, if you rotate the numbers around, is this an example? Yeah, no, it's not. If you rotate the numbers around, then you get something that's deranged, and then you rotate them another step. I can't really do it with my fingers. You rotate them another step, and you keep rotating, then each of those rotations will be deranged from all of the others. They'll be pairwise deranged, so that'll be a kind of connected. Yeah, is that called a strongly connected component? Yes. Yes, okay. Although the Wikipedia page I've just hit says that's something about directed graphs. Whatever. Good. Yes, that's the sort of thing I mean. Yeah. I'll point at that in a second once I finish going round, because this is also connected over here. Wait, so is this connected to loads of things, or have I connected it incorrectly? This has got a high degree, look. And it's the double flip. Okay, have I found something interesting? Or am I just wrong? Permanent state of not knowing. Okay, I think I found something interesting, which I think I've now done the 3 starting with 2s. Too early to say. This one's got kind of, they're all connected to the center. This one seems to be connected to 2 other things, and so is that one. Whereas this one seems to be connected to 3 things, as well as the center. I might be wrong. 2, 1, 4, 3. Complete mismatch. 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 Yeah, check it one more time. I'm going to check it one more time quietly to myself. But I think that pair is more connected to, like, it's more connected to other derangements than some of these ones. The 9 derangements are not created equal? Sounds like heresy, doesn't it? Time to do more counting. Counting to 3 again, because... bring it down here. Different. Not happy. Down here. This is the stupidest way of doing this. Different. Can't read any of the numbers. Different. I can't read any of the numbers. Different. I can't read any of the numbers. Because over here, look, I can read some of the numbers. Hold them over the top of each other and see if you can read any of the numbers. It's a surefire way to test for derangements. Okay, that might be the stupidest thing I've tried today. Deranged. Deranged. Look, it's not questionable if it works. Okay, that was more deranged than I thought it would be. In some sort of weird way. I think now we're up to something. Now I really want to do the other ones. What do we think? Do you think that's it? That they'll do connected to 2 others, 2 others, 3 others, and then working around maybe 2 others, 2 others, 3 others in some order, and then down here 2 others, 2 others, 3 others? Is that what we think is going to happen? Or is there space for even more weirdness? Let chat have a guess. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1. I've already checked stuff over here. Pairwise. Don't have to check edges 2 directions. These ones both start with 4, so I just need to look down here. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, rubbish. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Good. This is not going to be pretty. 4, 3, 2, 1 connects over there as well. And it's part of a kind of double swap thing. 4, 3, 2, 1 is already connected to that one. Okay, I've done those. Good. 4, 3, 1, 2. Already checked the 2s. Don't have to check things that start with 4. And by laying them out so that the first digits go around 2, 2, 3, 4, I've kind of got them clumped into ones that I know are not derangements of each other, which slightly saves time. 4, 3, 1, 2 is double swap stuff. 4, 3, 1, 2, no. 4, 3, 1, 2, no. And I've checked those. Okay. So this is connected to a whole bunch of things. So it's currently connected to like too many things. Too many things, right? Connected to so many things at the moment. Maybe check my working for me, chat. Not certain that I'm getting these derangements correct. What I might do is delegate this to a computer in a second. Oh, oops. Because I think throwing this through a computer might let us view what's going on just later on. Right, these 3s, I've already checked the other stuff, and I've checked, don't need to check them against each other. Can't really see what's going on with the lines anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So degrees at the moment, not counting other stuff, because each of these in the full graph, everything's got degree 9. But out of the ones on the board so far, I've got my thing in the middle, and then the degrees seem to go 3, 3, 5. That's 5, 3, 3, 3, 5, 3. So whether they're connected to 2 of the other things or 4 of the other things out of 8 are different. Yeah, should we try straight lines? How am I going to do that? Okay, select everything, and then yes, filter to connection lines, type straight line. It's not an advert for Miro, but maybe it should be. Can I remove the connection thing? No. Some of my lines are not straight lines because I put an extra point in the middle. Which I slightly regret, so I'm going to redo them quickly. Chance of disaster high. Whee! Okay. So what do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4 and its lines being visible doesn't really help. Yeah, good point. Let's delete that for now. Let's just delete its connection lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, you were helpful for us to find this thing. So some stuff's connected to 2 other things. Some stuff's connected to 4 other things. 1, 1, and 1. And the hard question is going to be, what's the structure of this? Okay, I can sort of see some stuff because these mega connected ones are all connected to each other. So if I bring that together and tidy this up so they're all coming from the same point. Mega connected things are all joined to each other. And then there's a couple of less not so connected things joined to each of them, maybe? Title of this episode, Twisted and Deranged. Good. Triangles. It's made of triangles. Okay. Connection points are a bit off, but got some triangles. Happy with the triangles. I should just swap these. That's still bad. Okay. My row, not exactly. Oh, I bet there's a way to make these points. After much clicking, pulled out some triangles. Could be worse. Double pair swaps. Is there a word for these? Full reflections and full reflections of the double connected ones. Right. Yeah, I think I agree that we should look for connections between these. Are they rotations of each other? Yeah, so these are rotations. By rotation, I mean you move all the letters on, and if it falls off the left, it comes back again on the right, or the other way. Yeah, and then 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 1. So they live in a kind of rotation cycle thing. Where, sure, okay, so those rotations 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. This is what I was talking about. They're all connected to each other because they have to be, because they're all completely deranged from each other. So that explains this kind of triangle. And then I suppose you've got ones representing rotations going the other way. So 1, 2, 3, 4 could go to 1, 2, 3 that loop the 4 back round, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going the other way to the same thing because order doesn't matter. Tough. It's going, which way around this triangle would you like to go? So then these have got a flip in as well. This is what Herb's telling me. Double pair swaps. Double pair swaps. Let's swap to this pair and that pair from 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think the triangles represent rotation somehow. Yeah. No. Yeah, no, yeah. Maybe think about rotation is just stupid. So rotation gets you here. Rotation is like a subset of the derangements. Rotating everything around is one way that you might be deranged. I could maybe do the green lines in a different colour if it's a rotation, but I'm not sure that's actually helpful. It's kind of a special case of what happens when you rotate. It's some of the lines and not others. Not sure that's helping me understand what I'm looking at. Can I rotate twice? No. Two-step rotation would give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Just kind of that. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Not a bad structure for the 9 things to be arranged in this kind of, if I draw an impression of this graph over here, these 9 things to be arranged in this kind of structure. It's pretty nice. That's the things connected. I wonder how bad it would be to try and do this rule 24. I mean, quite bad, because we've got 12 lines on the board, plus the kind of 9 that connect it to the 1, 2, 3, 4 points, which have been moved away. So, by the way, each of these lines gives you something that you could call a doubled arrangement. I've used the phrase doubled arrangement for several things before. And I've seen on the internet it's been used for lots of other things as well. But this gives you a kind of doubled arrangement in the sense that you have the original arrangement, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have these 2 cards. Now the line's getting in the way. There we go. Doubled arrangement. Then you have these 2 cards such that each one is pairwise an arrangement of the others. So there's nothing in common between this card or any of the others. And they form this kind of completely deranged, however you pick them. That's kind of graph structure thing. That's just me saying that this graph contains triangles, where you have 3 cards such that each pair are deranged. It's also got K4, because K4, the complete graph with 4 objects, because this triangle over here, they were all connected to 1, 2, 3, 4 as well, for that kind of K4 structure of 4 things all connected. At one point recently, I deleted all the lines from 1, 2, 3, 4 out to these things. I don't think it can have K5, because if you had 5 cards in a stack, let's just imagine that I had 5 cards in a stack, and I was trying to tell you that, well, whichever pair of cards you pick, they've got a different thing in the first position. You would say, there's only 4 things that can be in the first position. You've got 5 cards, pigeonhole principle. 2 of them have got the same first number on the cards. Problemo. So, I don't think it's got K5. I have K4. I guess the question is something like, how many K4s does it have? How many K4 subgraphs? It's more than I would have thought, because I'd have guessed that you get a K4 by doing rotations. Excuse me. You get a K4 by doing rotations, and then I can't think of any more. That gives me this K4 down here, but it doesn't give me the other ones. And plus, K4 starting in other positions as well. Right, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'm going to look it up. This is educational. It's a different streamer. What do they do? Minecraft speedruns. Huh. Shout out to K4. Are they live now? I should probably not find out. Okay. We should rate them. I'm sure they'd love that. Suddenly having... Your name sounds a bit like a graph. We definitely have the power to take over other people's chat streams. One day. One day we were forced to be reckoned with. Twitch, other Twitch channels will tremble in fear of suddenly lots of mathematicians turning up and talking about maths. Is it Minecraft's 15th anniversary? My goodness. When are we doing a Minecraft stream? I do take a look. I did the Murderous Maths live stream. That was good. When are we doing Minecraft? What does that even mean? What happens in a Minecraft stream? I've seen some Minecraft streams. I don't know what we would get out of this. Rewards for subbing and watching. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I tried playing with rewards, didn't understand it. Oh yeah, we made emotes. I forgot we had emotes. I probably should give you more emotes. They changed how emotes work during this. Oh right, no, it's the 15th anniversary, and therefore, wait. Don't know if I'm allowed to show you this. For like weekend only. For the bank holiday weekend, maybe next weekend. Not even next weekend. What do we do? If you watch a stream, you get a cape. This is not for me. This is for you. Great news. Participating channel for 15 minutes. Oh, I gotta do Minecraft for 15 minutes. You can do true shade tiles in Minecraft. Sold. And then you get a little purple heart cape that looks like Twitch. That's kind of cute. Huh. Welcome back. You get talked into being a Minecraft streamer. I think probably not today. Probably not today. Yeah, I'm sure there's other Minecraft sort of streamers you can support to get your purple Twitch heart badge. Oh, I wish I'd known this about. Wish I'd known this before. Wait, I should go and watch a stream. Can I watch somebody else's stream on my stream? Is that allowed? Probably not. Twitch plays Twitch, where we watch James getting Twitch rewards for watching other streams. And Herbs are teaching me about Minecraft vlogs that have been added since I last played Minecraft. Oh. But look, triangles. Don't we like triangles? My content, look, oh. I brought all my content myself. It looks like this. What on earth are we doing? What are we doing? I kind of want to know the name of this graph. I don't know how to find out the name of a graph. Someone's done an entire neural network using redstone. Sounds good. Or maybe slow. People were doing computers back in the day. I know people were making kind of 8-bit displays, and then occasionally more complicated things than that. Yeah. hard sell on Minecraft. You can do fractals in Minecraft too, right? Because you have your cubes, so you can build stuff with cubes. And the best fractal to build with cubes is probably Mega Sponge. So here's a diagram. I don't think you really need my diagram for drawing Mega Sponge, but it'd be like this, right? You'd stack the cubes. I've done a lot of Mega Sponge in Minecraft. There you go. You have some around the back here. Yeah, that one's kind of lined up with that. And then the picture gets really bad over here. I didn't mean to put that one in, but now it's part of this side. Good, yeah, do Mega Sponge. Be lovely. Art stream. That's what Minecraft's like, right? You put the blocks in the shape, you make the thing. Everyone loves blocks. It's just how blocks work. Good. Is there a problem with that in... Yeah, so I guess I'd want the block texture to be Mega Sponge as well. There's this Mega Menga project, which you might have seen before. Oh gosh, it's from 2014. 10 years of Mega Manga, woo! Where people built these massive Mega Sponges by folding up little business cards, but the cards themselves were cleverly printed with a picture of lots more Menga sponge, like this pattern. So people put them together. And can I see this like Edinburgh one? Gallery? No. 2 secs. Tiny pictures. Show me massive Menga sponge pictures. I'll set off a Matt Parker holding a Menga sponge. Look, the little pieces are cleverly also designed to have, what is that, 3 or 4 more levels on? So if you count those holes as also being there, then you can. It was an extremely detailed Menga sponge. I don't know. Can you still get this? You can still get the cards. Oh yes. Still get the cards. Whoops. Welcome back to the stream where we download zip files. Definitely a good idea. You can download things like this. No, I was really hoping that one would be the picture. Printing spec, no. Single card. Yeah, like this, for printing reasons. And then you have to do a lot of folding. 21,000 units. Oh dear. That's a lot of units. And some blank cards. Why only 51,000? Oh my goodness. Right, okay. The people building this had to get a lot of cards together. Hey, what's this? Oh, this is Murderous Maths A to Z. What are these links in chat? Oh, it's the content. Does this just take you to a random page? Oh, look. It's peak web design. A couple of weeks ago, for people who haven't seen this before, a couple of weeks ago, Mountain Ash sent us to murderousmaths.co.uk, which is a series of books I liked as a kid. And apparently this has also got a mystery route with top secret areas, joke zones, and the Room of Doom. Some of the books are a bit like this. Have I made that up? Where some of the books were like choose your own adventure books, where you just go around random places and learn maths in random orders. I don't want to go to the Room of Doom, thank you very much. I do want to learn Professor Fiendish's real first name. Okay, here we go. Are we going to go this way or that way? It feels like, oh, look, if you hover by the magic of HTML, you can tell where they're going to be. If I ever have a website or a mystery tour, Herb says that way. Right, great. Now we're learning about www.ithinkoldgreekmathsgeeks are well cool and don't care who knows it's actually.org. That's not a real website. I'm not opening that on stream. That is not a real website. But it does. Like, Google knows what you mean. I should have done a poll, you're right. There should be polls. Is this just facts about Pythagoras? The gang didn't meet up very often. They were 200 years apart. This is nice. It's a nice one of the boys taken at Thale's 300th birthday party. Yep. That looks great. What is this? What is this website, Mountain Ash? I mean, I've had great fun. Swimming with dolphins, great. I think does this qualify as a joke post? Yep. Yep. Oh look, the Loch Ness monster. Yep. So I think what's happened is once you've made a picture of Archimedes wearing your website's jumper on a space hopper meeting the Loch Ness monster, you can't put it on the normal bit of your website as much as the normal bit of your website is the normal bit. So you've got to put it somewhere else on your website, because obviously you've got to give the people what they want, which is Archimedes on a space hopper meeting the Loch Ness monster. That's just on the internet now. Gosh, when is this page? Is there a way to find out when this page is from? Because copyright notice. It feels like the internet used to be majority like this. I don't know, maybe not majority, but good chunk of the internet would just be, by the way, here's a picture of Archimedes on a space hopper with the Loch Ness Monster. Thanks for visiting my website. Maybe I should put Archimedes on a space hopper meeting the Loch Ness Monster on my website. My website's boring. It doesn't have any space hoppers or monsters. Right, we've got a poll. What's the secret of being famous forever? Oh, I see. I get it now. What's the secret of being famous forever? It is to do loads of maths. Come up with some new maths that no one else has thought of. Great. Fun-loving dudes who could chill out and party just like the rest of us. Yep, 100% true. Did you notice something strange about the photo with the surfboards? Wait. A bit. They'll say murderous maths on them. They've got secret codes on. Is it actually an animated GIF? Are they blinking? They are blinking. Right, yeah, that's weird. Okay, good. Right, we've got a this way, that way, which I will do a poll for because I just think that's funnier. Well, right, okay, new poll. Mountain Ash, I think it's that they're blinking or something. Oh, hang on, what are the options? The options are this way or that way. And you can use channel points for extra voting. I'm going to have a quick look at the picture with the surfboards. Yeah, I think it's an animated GIF. No, what? What have you done? Oh, why is it like this? Why is it like this? Oh no. It's built out of jigsaw pieces that are slowly swapping. Why is the image like this? 2, 3, 4. So there's a top bit. No, there's loads of top bit, and then separate images, and then some bottom bits, which are also in towers. And is it all in a grid? What have you done? Where's your content gone? Yeah, you've got a massive table going on for some reason. That's where you're keeping all your content. I'm having fun. Yeah, okay. And then you've got a table over here. Inspect. Cell spacing 0. Why have you done this? Are you loading them in separately? This one's the fun one because that one's got the eyes in. So that one's a GIF. That one's a GIF. Oh, it's so that the GIFs can be really small. So that the GIFs can be really small and the rest of the static image is just JPEGs. This is a really long GIF with an occasional blink in it. Good tech. What happened in the vote? I did not. I wasn't paying attention. View results. How do I view results? Oh, it's 3-2. We've learned an important thing about making your website not too large. Don't put a massive animated GIF in, put small animated GIFs surrounded by JPEGs in an HTML table. That'll save bandwidth. We're going this way. What a great website. Do you feel lucky? Suitable for ages 10 and upwards. Okay, good. Oh, is this it's a book I've not got. I can click on the cover to order my copy. 100% horrible. Thanks, Charlie. Which is a good reminder that I've left a glass of water not in the same room as the stream. Oh, they don't blink. Something about blinking. Not blinking in the same cycle. Chances. Is this going to teach us probability? I think this is going to teach us probability. GCSE probability question. It's a nice enough way to learn probability, isn't it? I do remember the breathing snakes. Maybe I did. Oh, look. This book was originally published in 2001 with a different cover that I do recognise. Oh, good. I was 9. There we go. Oh. Right. Okay. I'm going to absorb some H2O from the surrounding air, but I'm going to leave you with some information about probability. You can help me decide whether we want to click on any of these links or explore the Murderous Maths page somewhere else. I'll leave that there. No ads for you, just time. Yeah, no ads, just reading the website. Are the ads really loud or am I really quiet? No way to know. I think Twitch ads are really loud. But we didn't do any. Right, missed anything? No, I don't think so. What was Herb saying? Yeah, that thing about getting water. I am kind of interested in that GCSE probability question. Let's check the link before we go. Oh no, yeah, okay. What is going on here? June 2015. Lots of people thought it was so tough. Oh, the occasional time when an exam question goes a bit viral. Yeah, okay, what is this? 10 sweets in the bag. 6 orange, rest of yellow. Taste of sweet, eats the bag. Taste of sweet, eats the bag. That's why it's difficult. At random, another sweet from the bag, eats that one. Probability that Hannah eats 2 orange sweets, 1/3. Show that. Wow, nice. Good. Okay. So, yeah, okay, something like this then, yeah. 6 over n, followed by now Hannah's got to get another orange sweet. Yeah, and then multiply it up and you'll get a quadratic. Yay, good. Oh, is that one about algebra? The Phantom X. Not sure I've read that one. Oh, and then we solve it. Oh, nice that it has an actual answer. That's a whole number. Pro move is perhaps work out that n is 10 some other way, and then demonstrate that 100 take away 10, take away 90 is 0. I like this. It's a weird kind of algebra twist on a probability thing. It kind of feels like the sort of thing that people really, really don't like probability questions at A level, in my experience. Anyway, good. Right, I enjoyed that GCSE question quite a lot. Naught factorial will be equal 1. Some of the pages on this website have this background of lots of scribbled mathematics and also have the content of lots of mathematics, and that does make it a little bit difficult, especially when you scroll and the background doesn't move. What on earth is going on here? This looks like an FAQ sort of page or something. We've got lots of red questions. Wasn't good enough for a supervillain known as the Mathster. If you have 3 playing cards, you can arrange them. Yep, okay. If you have 0 ways, there's only one way of doing that. So I was a bit surprised to learn recently when I was on the derangements page, which I can easily get to by doing that. Oh no, it didn't update. It didn't update because I updated it when. Okay. When will I learn? I was a bit surprised to learn that the number of derangements of 0 things is also considered 1 to be 1. Yeah. Okay, somewhere on that page, somewhere on that Wikipedia page, thank you, Ed. Somewhere on that Wikipedia page, there's a table for how many derangements there are. And that's also 1. There's this table. Back to my rope, sorry. There's this table which has like n along the top, 0, 1, 2, 3. And then you could work out n factorial, which 1, slightly controversial, I suppose. Or you could work out the like number of derangements, which on that Wikipedia page they use this notation, which I don't love, but whatever. If you're going to put the exclamation mark in front of the n, you should at least use the upside down exclamation mark. Just, you know, for fun. If you're putting it before the thing, then do what the Spanish do. And that sequence goes like this, which is surprising. Let's put 4 in the table as well, just because it's what we were talking about before for completeness, I suppose. That's a bit surprising, perhaps, that with one object, there's one way to arrange it, no ways to derange it, but with 0 objects, people say that there's one way to arrange it, one way to derange it. Oh no, my notation clashes with herbs. Your factorial brackets. Around both sides. We also have this problem, as we've discovered, that if you're writing this for the number of derangements, then when you talk about it in chat, it will be whispered and not show up in the chat box on stream. There you go. It's all connected. Right, good, okay. So, brain twister there for those things being related. Good, okay. Where are we doing? Where are we going? Some of it, what are the chances that a monkey typed this book? Good. I feel like we're not on the tour anymore. We were on a secret tour, but there isn't a secret tour page anymore. There isn't a signpost. Am I missing a signpost? Oh yeah, I am missing a signpost. It's over here. We are on the mystery tour. We've got this way and that way. We're going that way now. Yeah, people seem quite assertive about this. Okay, fine, we're going that way. What's happened here? This game isn't working at the moment. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm going to press that way again. Do we want to play Diabolical Dots? I think we want to play Diabolical Dots. Right, what is Diabolical Dots? Oh, it's the squares game. Ah, you draw one side of the square. Click a dot, click it again. First, let me go first. Whoa. When all squares are complete, check the scores. Oh, somebody has built this. Somebody's built this with just like radio buttons. The UI here will, I think, never die because the UI here is. These are just radio buttons. Oh, that's amazing. Well, let me toggle them. I don't want to inspect element on this. This is, I think, all been built with. Oh, I'm terrified. Oh no! Have I misunderstood? I have misunderstood. If you finish a box, then if you finish a box, that's good. Okay, I'm going to try and finish some boxes. I do this. Oh, you went like this. Oh, great. So what I'm doing at the moment is playing dots and boxes against the machine, and I'm doing it really badly. It's not a gaming stream though, is it? I haven't yet got anywhere near having any boxes. I can't really see how I'm going to. I think I might end this game with no boxes, which is something of a record. Oh my goodness. How do you play dots and boxes? I really can't remember. I think we used to do this at school quite a bit. No, I don't want to go there anymore, or there, because that'll set off some sort of massive chain. But then the rule is that you get to have another go. So there's some sort of meta strategy. Oh gosh, even if you, I shouldn't be talking about meta strategy, look at me. So kind of the boxes form these long chains, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, where if somebody puts one line in here, then the other player gets to finish it, have another go, finish a box, have another go, finish a box, finish. But then after finishing this chain, they have to have another go, which will maybe trigger off another chain reaction somewhere else, which might be good for me or bad for me, I'm not sure. So I think I'm supposed to build these, thinking about all the possible lengths of chains, trying to make sure that every other one adds up to a bigger number in the eventual parity sort of situation. Oh, I've missed what happened there. Oh, I've got some boxes. Yay! We got a box. I think our opponent made a mistake. Or maybe they're playing on several levels ahead of us. Don't know though. Okay. Oh, that was quite bad, wasn't it? Is it my turn? Yeah, got away with it. Okay, we're making some boxes. Progress. But you see now I've finished my chain of boxes. I haven't got anywhere else to go, so I'm going to have to, I think, have to give away some boxes. And the question of how many boxes I give away. If I move over here, then I just give away 2 boxes. So that seems good. Leave the last 2. Oh, leave the last 2 in a chain. That's very good. That makes a lot of sense. I get greedy. I go for the whole. You see a whole snaking chain of boxes. I would like all of them. Ah, yeah. I see some of you have played dogs and boxes before, but I can do something like that, and then I don't have to give away any. Whereas this one, would I greedily like to? Do I want both of these? I think I do, because I can see some safe moves over here. I think we're playing on level 0 or something. Let's try and finish this. Yeah, I think they greedily went for loads of boxes. Where do they put theirs? Up here. And then, okay, so what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just give them 1 like this? No. Come on, I can IQ this. I can IQ this. To leave the last 2, so like clumsily not make a box. I don't think this is going to work. Come on, we can do this. There's a free line in the right middle. Oh, is that chat lag, or is there still a free line somewhere? I've suddenly started taking this really seriously. I'm kind of far too late. How do I play this bit? There's kind of 1, 2, 3 lines to go. If I do that one, then they'll get all 3 of these boxes. If I do the middle one, they'll get all 3 of these boxes. If I start taking some of them like this, then I can sneakily do this. So they'll just get 2 and then have to give me some more boxes. Ha ha ha. So now I'm going to clear up and get loads of boxes. Is this bit down here? Not really sure what's going on with that corner. Haven't thought it through. Going to greedily claim a bunch more boxes. And then give you 2, and then you've got to give me some. Ha ha ha. Oh, thanks for chat for reminding me the strategy about giving them the last 2. I think I've messed it up. Yeah, I think I've messed it up at the moment by talking about it while I was doing it. Let's see if they would. No, hang on, I'll just draw this and I'll get 2. Maybe I'll get 2 extra moves. Okay, maybe not. I'll just give you these. And then I'll get all of these boxes and it'll be great. Excellent stuff. Right, thank you, chat. Who told me about this? Mountain Ash told me the strategy of how to actually play this game. So thank you. You've caused me to actually not do terribly. Dozen boxes. Yeah, backseating is strongly encouraged. What's Herb's strategy? Convince the other player that they don't actually get another go with the new rules when it starts to look bad for you. so that yeah, okay. Yeah, good. Right. That was great fun. I haven't played Dots and Boxes in absolute years. Herb was playing along at home and the score was the other way around. Ooh. There's definitely some next level stuff. Is this one of the ones where somebody wrote a book with... Quick bit of research. Is Dots and Boxes solved? Numberphile 9 years ago thinks yes. There's a Numberphile video about this. A quick check on Reddit for advanced strategy, and a 2012 paper I just googled. Feels like it's solved, maybe. There's a sort of series of books about, is it called Winning Ways? Okay, not the fishing coaching. My research is limited at the moment to just Google searching. Right, there's a book called Winning Ways for Your Mathematical Plays, which is a great title for a book. Berlekamp, Conway, and Richard K. Guy, which has got loads of strategy in it. For lots of different games, there are many of these. It's dedicated to Martin Gardner. Martin Gardner's great. John Conway's great. They've both been mentioned on Numberphile a lot. I know. And I think I have this vague memory that there's somebody out there has published a kind of level 0 strategy for dots and boxes, and then a level 1 strategy that beats the level 0 strategy, so that anyone who's playing level 1, big brain, will beat the level 0 player. And then a level 2 strategy, like Galaxy Brain, to beat the level 1 strategy, and so on, for about 80 distinct levels, I think, of dots and boxes strategy, of which I knew none, and Mountain Ash and Chat knew one. I think that's true. I can't find it online. This might just be one of those things someone told me once. Yeah. There are at least 3 volumes of Winning Ways for Your Mathematical Plays. I wonder if you can still get these books. Winning Ways for Your Mathematical Plays. There's a book on Amazon for about 60 quid. There's a volume 4? There's loads of these. Oh my goodness. Right, good eye. Many games. I remember it being 80. I don't claim to have seen this or read it, and I can't find any links online to tell you that it's 80 levels of dots and boxes strategy. But it kind of feels like you could. Anyway, I mean, sort of, all gets replaced by when, if the game gets solved, then that's like level infinity or something. It beats all previous levels if you just solve the game. And in some sense, if some weird AI system comes up that almost always beats everything else, then that's a separate level anyway. Was I told this fact in April? It's in the large category of facts that somebody else at university told me that I didn't fact check. I learned quite a lot at university from just other students who'd done other stuff, which maybe I should have been more critical about. Okay. I'm going to do one more Google search. No, I don't think I'm finding it. No, yeah, okay. Yep, okay, not going to find this. Ooh. Is that a citation for me? Is that what I want? Oh yeah, so I found this paper as well of some people, I think they're saying they've solved it, or they've done some experiments. I skimmed it. I've skimmed it. There's a lot going on. You always draw if you know how. No, not dots and boxes, right? Dots and boxes. Oh, they've solved the 4x5 game. 4x5 game's tiny. This big. there are grids where it can't be a draw, right? If you do an odd by odd grid, then you're not going to see any draws. So that's exciting, because then it's either a player 1 win or a player 2 win. Right, chat, are we going this way or that way? We're back in the murderous maths maze. We've been told that there's secrets in the this way that way maze. I don't think we're going to graph it out. We could probably take it way too seriously, but let's go. Oh, I've got to retype the poll every time. Maybe. Okay, we're going. We're doing a poll. I love polls. There we go. Current poll says which way. Yeah, always read your sources. Why would you do it on a? I don't know. I skimmed that paper as well. I wasn't quite sure what they were doing. I've got less than a minute of that poll running to have another look at it. I do depth first searches. Okay, so this is like they've checked everything. They explore the entire graph of what you might do. Cool. Okay. I think we've got that way as a winner. Oh no, we're voting. We're currently voting. Don't call it. This is great. I'm really just gonna have a quick look. What have they built this in? What's this made of? That's a form. Is it a form? Yeah. It's a form. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. I love this. Oh, this fancy stuff. Just where's it doing the? Where's its brain? Where does it keep the maths? How does it know? They told me not to trust anything if I couldn't see where it thinks. What do these do? Name. Oh no. On click. Convert 64. I don't know where to do that. Little red bar. But sort of added that or something. No. Oh goodness me. Where does it keep its brain? How does HTML work? Cool. So lightweight. The whole website is really lightweight. We're going that way. We did it. Sliding blocks. They've built it. Oh, they've built this. They've built this as well. Oh, I had one of these as a kid. I think it was plastic like this. You move them around. Yeah. This one's impossible, as Rubik's Cube fans will understand. I think. Yeah, it would only give you $1,000 if you did something impossible. Oh dear. Right, okay. What am I trying to do? You should find that you can make this pattern or this pattern. 0 is the empty space. Okay. Oh, I remember these. I found these really frustrating as a kid. I don't know what it is about them, but just like the kind of tightness of not being able to do quite what you wanted to do, and it just going around, because then you've got to do that. So then you like this. You could sort of rotate all this round if you wanted to, but you're going to end up putting this back again. It kind of feels like those ones where it's sort of a twisty puzzle, right? I don't know anything about twisty puzzles, so it's not a helpful observation from my point of view, but hey. Yeah, I suck at these. No idea what I'm doing. Just having a bit of fun with the flip, I think. Kiddo. Yeah. I wonder what it would be like to be actually strategic at this. This is exactly how I used to do this as a child as well. Just, have a go. As Al goes for it. Brill. You okay? Yeah. One assumes, right? Like somebody checked what happens if you do a kind of combination going around here. I have noticed that when I put the 0 in a corner, the only sensible thing is to put the next one round. So that's kind of a move like that. So if I want these 3 and a 2 to go round, then I can do it. But at some point I put it back in the middle. And once it's in the middle, maybe I could look at, so you store one, you put the other two, and then you put it back again. So you can do the permutation, that permutation, but it's just a 3x3, come on. So that permutation flips around 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm quite happy that I've got 1, 3, 2, 4. That's quite good. I could put the 2 over there, or I could put the 8 over here. You see there's that kind of rotation. 8, 5, 7. But if you click around, it goes 7, 8, 5. So it's done it rotated it. That sort of thing. Or you can go around like this. Oh no, I've messed up. I don't know. To do some sort of permutation on just 3 of them? Maybe I'm supposed to get the corners right first. No. 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 Right, let's get the 1 round. And then think about moving that 5, 1, 3. How am I going to move the 3 out? I guess I go around here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. No, definitely not. I've done 81 moves already and I've made no progress, as far as I can tell. Great. Parity, eh? Oh, it is a parity argument in a kind of black square, white square kind of way. If the empty space on a black square, the number of switches the soft puzzle must be even. What's going on here? Yes. Oh, hang on. If I read this, will I understand why you can't get from between these two things? Reading. Welcome back to Chill Maths, where I'm reading some words off a screen. Parity of 2. Don't love the phrase. Yeah, Math Club episode. This feels like a Math Club thing, doesn't it? I love parity for Math Club. That must work out how many switches in each solve the puzzle. Switches. Okay, can you define a switch, please? Number of switches must be even if the empty space is on a blank square. Switch positions with the empty space. This counts as one switch. Is it just parity of permutation? No, because you can do for permutations on 16 things, you can do switches that this doesn't respect. We've got one more episode of Math Club on Thursday. I don't currently know what I'm doing. I've got some ideas, but I don't currently know what I'm doing on that either. But that's something to work out during the working week, what we're doing on the last episode of Maths Club. A couple of years ago, we did a kind of episode where we just did lots of things to sort of say, here's loads of half ideas that we haven't done on Maths Club. It's kind of tempting to do something like that again, to just say, here's like 6 or 7 things that you might like to think about over the summer. Then we switched to doing Math Livestream, which, Math Livestream kicks off start of June. We do some A-level revision stuff for people getting ready to do the maths admissions test. Just sort of like being round again at some point. If you started with Math Livestream and then did Maths Club afterwards, then we kind of go back again. I think some people start with Maths Club and then go to Math Livestream, but it's more common to be the other way around. Hey, just a bit of everything. Not certain that the just a random bit of everything would be entirely new things. I suppose it could be if I tried hard enough. I've started with Maths Club. Cool. I should be reading all this, shouldn't I? Neat way to write. Yep, this is what I need. A neat way to describe the position of the blocks in this arrangement and its cycle notation for permutations. 15, maybe. 15 is where the 0 should be. 0 is where the 3 should be. 3 is where the 7 should be. 7 is where the 11 should be. There is no other switching. Okay, cycle notation. It is just parity of the thing, right? parity of the permutation, whatever. As it was forced, this does not count as a switch. I'm not enjoying this description of the switches without a definition because I think I missed the definition or something. Just count out the numbers in the bracket, subtract 1, yes. So parity of a cycle permutation. Yep, great. No, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, parity of permutation then, I think. Text copyright Charlie Muscat 2015. Good. Okay. What are they trying to describe here? What's going on? Why is the colour of the grid squares from the chessboard colouring? Why does that tell you anything about whether the permutation is good or not? Intuitively, it's where there isn't a piece, rather than something about the permutations of the pieces. Can't I just do a kind of 4 cycle of some other random pieces that ruins your day? Like take this first column and permute them. They're telling me that's all possible? No. Okay, so they're looking at the parity. That's impossible. You can't do that sort of switch. So it's like generating a permutation, but you're only allowed to use very small generators, a very small set of generators of what you're allowed to do. But you still get parity because those things that you're generating it with are a subset of the normal permutations, which have built-in parity. So you still have the concept of a parity of a permutation, even though you can't access all the permutations, and even though your generator is a really small subset of the actual generators of S16. And then you can see the parity. Why can you see the parity? By looking at where the 0 is. Like its geometrical position, and looking at what it's swapped with. Oh, because your generator can only be one cycle because everything involves the 0. Doesn't quite sound true. Yeah, that's not true, is it? Something else. Because you can get the 0 back again. You can get the 0 back again, so then the permutation is right, but then you know you've done an even number of moves to get the 0 back where it was again. Okay. I think I'm saying the same stuff as the text on the left, but in my own words, which is sometimes how you understand things, right? You repeat it back. So it's like permutations of 16 objects, but only some of the permutations are ever allowed. And those ones all involve moving the 0 or blank space, switching it with something else. It's just a small switch. Every time you do a transposition, right, okay, everything is built out of a very small set of transpositions, where the actual transpositions you're allowed to do at any point depend on like how is the grid laid out or something. But every permutation you can build on this puzzle is built out of a long string of transpositions involving the blank space. And then that'll be overall a permutation of the 16 objects. Very particular one, and we know it's parity from the fact that it's made of this many transpositions, count them, and the movement of the 0s is the parity of the number of transpositions you used. So however you do that, because parity is a thing, because parity is a thing for permutations, it doesn't matter what else you do, you get them. Okay, I think we're getting there. Hello, Sensation Black 1984. Hope you're not going to be unwholesome in chat. We're learning. We're on a mystery tour. It's great. I've heard that joke before. Where have I heard that joke before? Maybe it's Bo Burnham. Or being terminally online. Okay, that way's won a couple of polls, so I'm going that way again. Oh, I've hit the Room of Doom. I've hit the Room of Doom. It's an HTML nightmare. Can you read this text on the right? The screen is full of hidden links, but only one will let you out. Click around to try and find the exit and escape the bogey feeds. Look at the bogey feeds, they're kind of cute. So around here there's a link, but it just takes me back to the Room of Doom. Oh no, you're still in the Room of Doom, it says at the top. Which is a slightly different web page. Oh no, I've got to fumble around in the darkness. And it'll... Oh no. Oh no, I'm gone. Disaster. What was that? We've had tricks with HTML on this website before. So some of these links are just around. So we try hacking it. How have you built this? This looks fun. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of links. Oh no. Mouse over. On mouse over, it's supposed to give me the message, do you feel lucky? And maybe this is it. And is this the way out? I didn't see that at all. My mouse over's not working. Oh, that's a shame. Right, great. Yeah, a victory for this way. So is there actually a way out of the Room of Doom? Peak website design. Very loud mouse noises. That's how we're going to get out of the Room of Doom. I'm starting to think there's no way out of the Room of Doom. I'm definitely not going to learn Professor Finch's first name. What a website. Definitely one of the websites of all time. Oh no. Right, let's try going this way. It's a bit better. Oh, Pascal's Triangle. Classic. It's a burger bar where you can make... It's a burger bar where you can make combinations of things, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. 7 items on the menu. Yes. You can look it up in Pascal's Triangle. Great stuff. This is a thing I do with school talks. Ooh, fun. Why S plus N? What's the context for that? As far as we know, this is the only page on the web showing this formula. Coloured it red. Okay. Let's back up. An amazing discovery, which, as we learned earlier, is how you become very famous as a mathematician. Yes, you have to choose different things. Otherwise, you choose your 6 lottery numbers, and they all have to be different. Suppose the things don't have to be different. So probably let's use 3 items, but they don't all have to be different. Okay, and that's tricky because it's not just number of items to the power of 3, because sausage, it only has once. Yeah, there it is. Egg sprouts egg is the same as sprouts egg. Yeah, okay. And it's this, which is in Pascal's Triangle again. This is good. Herbs checked every link. James, serious question, where's the wave mug? On the left. It's fine, don't worry about the wave mug. Wave mug's fine. Best mug. From a very, very small museum, which had a copy of the Great Wave in it as well. But I'm sure other people are selling Great Wave mugs. Just walking around town earlier, I saw yesterday I saw loads of people wearing Great Wave stuff. That's one of the great things about the Great Wave. It's everywhere. If you choose something really niche as your favourite thing, then it's never going to turn up. But if you choose something that's everywhere, then hey, A little bit of dopamine all the time, especially if you fill your house with Great Wave themed things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see at least 5 Great Wave things without really trying. What's going on here? Are they going to explain it to me? Oh my goodness, you have to buy a different book. The Unknown Formula. Should we do that? That sounds fun. It's 3:30. Let's think about this. What do they want us to do in Pascal's triangle? 7 items to choose from. Find the number 7, but this time look down the diagonal. Count 0, 1, 2, 3. 84 possible combinations. Don't have to be different. It goes to 210. 0, 1, 2, 3. 84. Okay. And there's some sort of adding on there. And some division. That's cool. That's a good extension to the normal question. And it's got a cool answer, which they phrased in terms of binomial coefficients again. You can click on this link to find this out. Or where's that go? To buy a book to explain it. Featured in, I think I had the perfect sausage and other fundamental formulas as a child. Let me check. With its previous cover, published in 2005. Which I think it doesn't explain formulas. I think it just has formulas, or maybe it explains some of them. Here we go. Here's the formula. Here's the list of formulas in this. Metric imperial conversions, temperature conversions, square period number. Yeah, okay. A timetable posh area of, that sort of thing. Day of the week algorithm. Good. Okay, that was a good book. Let's try and think about this choosy problem question thing without the kind of disgusting bin themed burger bar. What are we doing? You've got n things to choose from, and you can choose s, but you can have repeats. Permutations count the same. So we should probably do a recursion thing. How are you going to do recursion though? Because your first thing might be unique or it might not. So that could get out of hand. Because yeah. Something like different cases for how many of the separate things you've got. It's plus n minus 1 factorial is cool. Would you sort of add in some extra slots for being allowed to choose the same thing multiple times? No, that's daft. I mean, stupid way to do this is orbit counting, right? Not stupid, but overly silly. So if you have things where rotations count the same, then something fun to use is the orbit counting formula, which counts things that counts the number of objects you have, allowing for certain symmetries, provided your symmetries form a group, which is I think they probably should. Here we're thinking about rotations. But we've got so many. No, we're thinking about permutations, right? Not rotations. I keep saying rotations to mean permutations. Thinking about permutations. So maybe you switch 2 of the items in your sandwich, and no, it's still the same sandwich. Then what would that be? So you would have, how many objects do we have to choose from? We have n objects to choose from. And we can choose s of them to put in our sandwich. I think that's what we're being told. So n to the power of s, kind of recipes for sandwiches. Now, the point they make in the web page that we were just looking at is that you can't just divide for the overcounting, because some of those are more overcounted than others. The ones that are just sausage, or matching ingredients, they only appear once in this list. But the ones that are kind of an interesting combination with some of each thing appear lots of times because the order doesn't matter. So is it just that, and then you do the correction for the different permutations? So, that's not nice. That's not nice. Yeah, let's definitely not do this. Let's definitely not do auto counting formula. What are we doing? Bearing in mind that we're chill maths. Suggestions from chat? What's going on with this s plus n minus 1 thing? There's a website we can look at to find out, which has got a lot of stuff. Which has got an explanation down the bottom somewhere. We're chilling, yeah. Which is chill maths. Chill maths means we're allowed to look at the answer, I think. It's not like some sort of try-hard stream where we win dots and boxes. Although, we did win dots and boxes, so that's nice. I'm skipping this. Picking different things of cards. What are these coins? Turn over 4 cards. Does do, yes, good. Here it is again. On green. It is possible for the same number to appear on more than one dice. Okay, I'm getting confused. Six. Doesn't matter. Manages to ignore all repeated combinations, so it only counts combination once. And then you get 21. So how many ways are there to see 2 of the 6 sides of a dice? You're allowed to see the same one twice. You're allowed to see doubles. Okay, and the formula gives us 21, which in that case is something like, it takes the 6 doubles and it separately allows for the 15 pairs. Yeah. So the orbit counting way of doing this would be that there's a permutation there to switch them, which fixes the doubles but doesn't fix the others. And the average size fix gives you. Never mind. Right, okay, here's some more dice. We've got this text on screen as a chance to understand this. Oh, stars. 1 star star 2 3 star star 4 5 6. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. They've listed the numbers 1 to 6, and there's a star behind each number which appears. More than one star, which occurs more than once. Oh, it's a classic stars and bars thing. Oh, yeah, 2226 means you put the stars in and then a 6. You don't need to mark the numbers, so you can do this stars and bars. Instead of zeros, if you do bars, it's called stars and bars. Yeah, I should probably have thought of this. So then you just permute the stars and bars. And with this code to mean count the zeros 1, 2, and now it's time to see a die. 3, I see one of those. 4, I saw one of those. 5, I saw one of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw a 1, I saw 3, 3, I saw 5. You can't have any stars before the 0. You have to start with a 0. Same stars as dice, 1 less 0. Fewer 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll notice that the line contains the same number of stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, as the number of dice. 1 less 0 than the selection of numbers that dice can show. There are only 5 zeros. Yes, the line will always start with 0. Okay, don't right. Good, okay. I missed this bit about removing the 0, but I did say it out loud. Okay. So the star at the front here means you see a 1, then you count 2, 3, 4, and you see some numbers. 5, 6, you see a number. 7, you see a number. Okay. Yep. everything, and then you just permute those objects, which is why it's a permutation. Okay, good. Yeah, in original thing, replace these with this. Good. And it says, if you've understood this, treat yourself to a party, which I think means I get to look at this red, yellow, green bullet point, which I'm enjoying greatly. What a website. What really one of the websites of all time. Okay, moral of the story for me is I need to recognise stars and bars faster. Because this turned out to be something I've seen several times and yet can't recognise out of context. So I've got to do that. Got to do better at that. There may be unknown math formulas, but the math formula for retirement savings is well known and easy to understand. Once you know the formula to increase your retirement savings, you can then learn the basics of self-directed IRA. What are these linking to? These are linking to external websites, which I'll be a bit surprised if. Oh yeah, they do work. Early retirement now, it's financial advice. Yeah. Less excited about these. Good. Minor sized oof, I think, but yeah. It says treat myself to a party and it has this multicolored thing, but the multicolored thing I think just links me back to where I was, which doesn't feel sufficiently party, but you know, we'll give it a go. Okay, good. If you don't want to try it, self-coloring Pascal's triangle. Yes, please. What is this? I thought there'd be a Pascal's triangle on this page. Am I supposed to go to somebody in particular? Donnie's links. Hot links to cool sites. Self-coloring Pascal's triangle. Yes. Oh, in GeoGebra. Brilliant stuff. Okay. So this lets me adjust the number of rows. The offsets. I don't think I'm going to do that. Oops. Adjust Y. If I want the numbers to be above the hexagons. This is great. Now, show me the multiples of n. And hexagons, definitely. It's by Ben Sparks. There you go. How do I change n? Don't know. It's currently showing me even numbers. Oh, there's n. Oh, yeah, very good. We spent a whole year of Maths Club at one point on this problem. Not this year, so I should stop talking about it, I suppose. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. This is why I might turn off the numbers and just keep the hexes, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So which numbers are even is this lovely pattern. That's really good. Which one's multiples of 3 is this, and there's something similar going on, right? Except instead of normal Sierpinski. But then 4 is a bit more complicated. It's its own kind of fractal structure. 5 is kind of more simple again. And 5 reminds you of 3, maybe? It's bigger, but it's got kind of 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles and then a big one. And yeah, if you do 7, then you get 6 and then a big one. Whereas the composite numbers look really strange and have their own weirdness to them. I can't remember how far we got with this on the stream, maybe a couple of years ago. I think we could understand this row, this phenomenon of sometimes hitting a row where almost everything is a multiple of 5. I think we could do that. Oh, hello, Riemann Hilbert. First time in chat. Yeah, I knew that fact. I'm not certain it's true. It depends which calculator you put it in. you can compare some of the links. Some of the people early on in the chain maybe do or maybe don't have papers with Erdish. Undergrad student research project. Are you using ZBMath? Okay, I'm probably fine then. I tried corroborating it. Sorry. Yeah, MathSciNet is. So MathSciNet says that I am connected to Erdish, and then I tried to start verifying the links because I wanted to put together the papers, and I couldn't find some of them. So that's fun. Including like on a basic level, like who has Erdish written papers with? Doesn't seem like you'd expect it to be pretty well understood who Erdish hadn't written a paper with, but Wikipedia doesn't seem to agree with SciNet. Yes, I have looked into Erdish numbers. No, I don't know what mine is. G'day. In particular, I worry about people with similar names who either did or did not write a particular paper, and then if you can't find the paper anymore, then you can't really tell. It's quite hard. Turns into actual research. Okay, I'm on Pascal's triangle page. Who else is on this? There's got to be a top. Like Ben Sparks here. Let's have a quick look. What else has Ben Sparks got? Any other good things that we should recommend? Yeah, I think we should just generically recommend Ben Sparks, right? Look, Ben Sparks in a manga. We've come around full loop for manga sponges. I would quite like to see, is this a dodecahedron? Oh, is this from a Matt Parker video? I think it might be. It looks a little bit. I think I've seen this on Matt Parker with a credit to Ben Sparks. What else has Ben Sparks made? Stabbing Man. That's amazing. That's just fantastic. Oh, inspired by the MEI FP2 textbook. Well, you can do some transformation that causes a kind of kicking, stabbing motion. Amazing. Also, I assume this picture of a stabby person was in the original one, in a textbook. I think that's what they're saying. This collar's animated. Where have I seen this? I feel like I've seen this as well. I mean, it's class. Right. This is a good page because you just sort of find bits and pieces that you've definitely seen in other people's content, because lots of people work with Ben Sparks to get a cool Desmos thing, like a cool GeoGebra thing. Like, how would you build this from scratch? I don't know. Ben Sparks knows though. If you wanted to have an animated rotating Penrose triangle thing, this is very good. Can I move the light? Oh, you didn't have to. Oh, that's great fun. Right, okay, I found a new favourite website, which is just Ben Sparks' GeoGebra page. This is a classic problem. Yeah. I know this problem. Ooh. Okay. So. Oh, that's weird. Okay, what's that? Yeah, show circle. I think I know what this is. Oh, okay, you can drag stuff around. Wow, GeoGebra. So there's this question about where you should take. I think the rules from rugby. I mean, just technically, this is one of the most impressive GeoGebra things I've ever seen. But hey, in rugby, you scored the try, and then the person's got it. Somebody else has got to come and kick it through this goal. They can stand as far back from a line where the try was. They can stand as far back as they like, And there's this weird geometry fact, I guess, that the apparent angle of the goal is maximized at a certain non-trivial location. If they stand really close, right, then it's very flat. You're not going to score that. If you stand really far away, then it's tiny angle because it's really far away. But somewhere in the middle, these things balance, and the kind of perfect spot has something to do with a circle, which is just nice. And then this has also got a kind of, I think unrelated, but thing about kicking things up and down. Rule of thumb. Okay, so this must be for something. Whee! Lovely stuff. The rule of thumb for the locus. Okay. So there's this best spot, which is something to do with circles. I vaguely remember the circle fact. It's something like the angle's the same by like GCSE geometry. The angle's the same on a fixed circle that goes through the points of the gold. So those angles, if you move on the circle, those angles are the same. So then what you want is the smallest possible circle that just touches that blue line so that you get the largest possible angle. Otherwise, you've got some in between where you can go and get a better angle. Why is that locus so complicated? It's a sort of hyperbola. Anyway, cool. Oh, Tom Crawford's done this. Okay. Using this animation? Or no? Do. Yeah, good. Is this convincing? It's quite good. It's one of these. Someone in chat, I can't remember who. Someone in chat really doesn't like these. This one's, I think, been arranged in a manner which makes it clearer how things work. This one. So we saw one of these at some point, I think on the Murderous Maths website, with rotating parts in the middle. And yes, Mouse Nash. Okay, sorry, Mouse Nash. This one I think makes it a lot clearer how you can get away with it, in a way. So this person's got no eyes. It's that sort of thing, right? This person's got no eyes. The person to their left gains a lot of nose, for want of a better phrase. This person's got no lower part of their nose, but then they gain one. And this person's got no mouth because of the moustache, but they gain one. And then this person's got no chin, but they gain one. So they're kind of all passing along some face component. Let's go right to left. It's interesting that it makes full loops. The one where there's one which keeps going somehow to also do the hat, right? Just continue the pattern onwards with, I guess maybe you would do that with smaller and smaller hats, which maybe wouldn't look that impressive. But there's a version where the faces aren't lined up, people are more in different positions, and then it's much more convincing that you've genuinely lost someone rather than just having their hat lying around. Good. Desperate attempt to convince Neutrino. Ooh. He's... yeah, definitely. Blammo. I love platonic solids. Yes, please do spin. Absolutely. Cut the caps off her. Oh, this is great. Ooh. Tiny pentagons. Enormous pentagons. This one's got a name that I can't remember. Excellent content. Oh, there it is. So is this for Numberphile? I think I've seen this on Numberphile. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's genuinely great. This is just preservation, right? This is a thing that was actually built in the real world, but ages ago. So if we got any surviving copies, who knows? But that's so good. That's been made very nicely. YouTube live build. Oh, has Ben started doing YouTube lives? Quick check. Can we raid Ben's box? Videos. YouTube? Sparks Maths? Live? Joshua live build? Yeah. Ben's box is doing live stuff. Or at least was. Semi-recently. Ben's box has got multiple extremely popular number file videos. Right, good. Quick shout out to Sparks Maths on YouTube. There you go. Yeah. But you already know who Ben's box is, because you'll call people on this channel. This is good. I can't really tell what's going on, but it's good. Oh, so it's circles rolling within circles. Forming quite a nice spiral, but it's a trick of my eyes, isn't it? There's no spiral at all, only circles. Yeah, that moment where you see the spiral and it's not there. Good stuff. Right, good. We're coming up to 4 o'clock, which is chill. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. What is this? Twist up. Ah, so it'll do the twist. That's slightly animated. Where's my spin? Where's my spin button? There's my spin button. Increase the twist while it's spinning. Yeah, gorgeous. Oh, that was really good. That's just really nice. Oh, is it going to cut it for me? That's excellent. Yeah, so then a hard question. What have we made? Colour the pieces. Oh no, it's not in pieces, is it? These are the same. They're joined together. They're all the same, right? I'll do 3 pieces as well. Rejoin, please. Oh, excellent. So there you go. 5 half twists, cut into 3 pieces. This sort of nightmare shape of connected loops. What are these? What are these loops then? Are they, for example, Borromean rings? I think not. Because the red-blue thing is just one. There's only actually 2 components here, an inside and an outside. Ah, another day for Borromean. If I do fewer twists, what have I got now? No, but these are just linked, aren't they? I've got 3 parts, but are they pairwise linked? Blue goes through, around the back. Yeah, they're just linked, aren't they? This is so good. I'll put it down to 2. And what are these? Merely, they're just linked as well, aren't they? This is great because this is quite fiddly to do with pens, quite fiddly to do with paper. It gives you this kind of nice thing, right? Which maybe you know, maybe you don't. That if you have a Mobius loop with, let's put 1 half twist in, 1 half twist in, and then you cut it in half, you get something with just 1 piece. So that's kind of nice. If you put 2 half twists in, then you get these 2 linked pieces, which is kind of nice. And then all the sorts of investigation that you might want to do about cutting it into 3 pieces, or doing even more twists. I want to be cutting it even more times, right? I wish this went to 4. Excellent stuff. I could honestly spend the rest of the day on Ben Sparks' JoJo page. Brilliant. And I will let you do the same, I think. Thanks, Mountain Ash, for linking us back to the Murderous Maths tour, which eventually led us on to just JoJo over here, which was, hey, way better than just trying to draw graphs of connections. Although I did learn a thing. I learned a thing that the graph is not. This graph is not as connected as I thought it would be, and it's not as symmetric as I thought it would be. There's more stuff going on in there, so future research may be needed. Good. Okay, that's what you always say at the end. Future chilling. Future chilling. Right. Good. Okay. Have a good afternoon, everyone. And enjoy your bank holiday weekend. On Thursday for work, we're doing Maths Club again. Maybe I'll see some of you there for Maths Club. If not, I'm probably away next week. I think I'm away next week. Can't remember what I'm doing the week after. We'll see. I try to update the Twitch thing. So there's a schedule that I sometimes cancel at quite short notice. But maybe, yeah, see people around for Maths Club. Three different sorts of live stream in the next 2 weeks, aren't there? Because there's Maths Club, Chill Maths maybe, Matt live stream. So 3 different series. Me sitting in different squares talking about different topics. I'll see you on YouTube or Twitch at some point. Have a good bank holiday weekend. Bye.